A.J.P. Taylor's The Origins of the Second World War delves deep into the intricate web of political, economic, and social factors that converge to spark one of the deadliest conflicts in human history. Taylor's approach to the subject is analytical and revisionist, challenging the traditional narrative that positions the war as a direct result of Adolf Hitler's aggressive expansionism. Instead, he presents a multifaceted argument that underscores the shared responsibility of European powers in the lead-up to the war. This in-depth summary explores Taylor's key arguments and the historical context he provides to support his thesis. Taylor begins by examining the Treaty of Versailles, signed in 1919, which concluded World War I. He critically assesses the treaty's severe terms imposed on Germany, including substantial territorial losses, military restrictions, and the burden of war reparations. Taylor argues that these punitive measures did not ensure peace but sowed the seeds of resentment and nationalism in Germany, creating fertile ground for the rise of Hitler and the Nazi Party. This perspective challenges the notion that the treaty could ever have been a stable foundation for lasting peace in Europe. The book scrutinizes the ascent of Hitler, emphasizing the economic turmoil and political instability in Weimar Germany that facilitated his rise to power. Taylor portrays Hitler not as an unparalleled evil force but as a product of his time, capitalizing on the widespread discontent and ambitions of the German people for territorial expansion and national resurgence. Taylor's analysis of the policy of appeasement, particularly by Britain and France, is one of the most controversial aspects of his work. He argues that appeasement was a rational policy under the circumstances, given the trauma of World War I and the desire to avoid another all-out conflict. According to Taylor, British and French leaders believed they could manage Hitler's ambitions through negotiation and compromise. This interpretation challenges the conventional view of appeasement as a policy of weakness and moral failure. Taylor meticulously examines the series of diplomatic maneuvers, agreements, and misjudgments that edged Europe closer to war. He discusses the significance of the Munich Agreement, the annexation of Austria, and the dismemberment of Czechoslovakia, highlighting how European powers mishandled these events. Taylor suggests that these diplomatic failures were not solely due to Hitler's deceit but also resulted from the Allies' misunderstanding of his intentions and their own contradictory policies. The book also explores the Nazi-Soviet Non-Aggression Pact of 1939 as a pivotal moment that surprised and outmaneuvered the Western powers, allowing Hitler to invade Poland with a temporary assurance that the Soviet Union would not intervene. This agreement, according to Taylor, underscores the opportunistic nature of Hitler's foreign policy and the strategic errors of his opponents. Taylor concludes by urging a reevaluation of the origins of World War II, arguing that a complex combination of factors, including economic hardship, diplomatic miscalculations, and the failure of collective security, led to the outbreak of the war. He emphasizes that while Hitler's aggressive policies were undoubtedly a central element, they were part of a broader context of European instability and conflict. The Origins of the Second World War is a seminal work that challenges readers to reconsider the complexities of historical events and the multifaceted nature of causality in history. Taylor's revisionist perspective has been both criticized and praised for its bold reassessment of the circumstances leading to World War II, sparking debates that continue to enrich our understanding of this pivotal period in history.